Peace and love, everyone. It's your girl, Kia, the Alkaline Traveler. Welcome. I know it took me a minute to get here, but I'm really excited that I'm here. This is a whole new platform, and this is pretty exciting. So on top of that, if you don't mind just subscribing, because this will be a very interesting journey. I promise you that. There will be a different background with every video that drops, just because we're on the road just to kind of find self-awareness, and I'm really excited about it. So subscribe, like, and comment any questions that you are looking forward to kind of seeing more videos on, and let's get kind of started because there's a lot to talk about.
Cooking soul, babe.
So like I said, my name is Kia. I am the Alkaline Traveler. If you do not know what alkalinity is, I'm here to tell you. A lot of people have been asking me exactly why I'm alkaline, how I started it, and why I started it. I feel like it's a loaded question in a sense because there's so many different reasons, but now we're here, right? So I started my alkaline journey, let's say like probably 5 years ago, unintentionally. I realized that I was getting sick a lot. I could not actually... I physically, mentally, emotionally could not digest food. So my stomach was telling me that I could not eat chicken, pork, beef, all of that stuff, which was everything that I was grown up on. Didn't really understand it. In the process of it, I just kind of just took everything out other than seafood and noticed a huge difference. So I realized that where I was going with that was going to be something different and better at it later on. So I was pretty excited about it. I'm going to say 2020, when everything hit with COVID and stuff like that, I just wanted to have a huge change. So that's exactly what I did. I cut dead weight off. I did some fast, and I said I'm going to be alkaline, which is just eating all organic, non-GMO, non-hybrid foods, completely natural and ancient to the land. And when I say ancient to the land, I mean ancient to my native land, where I'm native to, and what kind of, let's say, what really fits with my genetics, right? So it's been a very interesting road because as it started, I was very confused on how the lifestyle was because I felt like it was very difficult due to being limited a lot of foods, but really in actuality, it wasn't that I was limited. It was just, I did not ever cook with these, so I didn't know what I could kind of make up out of it. And now I'm here and I absolutely freaking love it. Now, I do believe that changing your lifestyle habits and I guess the type of consumption changes your mindset, which then changes the entire trajectory of where you're going in life. And that's a beautiful thing in itself because let me tell you, I did not think that I was going to get to where I am right now, and I feel so much more free, so much more better. The knowledge that I've learned over this time through self and just discovery of just asking more questions has led me to a beautiful lifestyle, and I'm really excited about it. So I created this almost like a persona of my own self. I'm a Sagittarius, so I love to travel. I love to just disappear out of nowhere. And I felt like alkalinity was more about traveling within to understand the outside of you. So I'm queened and named the Alkaline Traveler due to that reason. It wasn't more so about traveling the entire universe in the sense of physical, but it was more so traveling the universe inside of myself. And with that, it's been a really beautiful experience. So I love to be able to take that down. But come on now, let's just be really honest. We all want to know the real reason, right? It's not because I couldn't digest food, right? So I was diagnosed with, what year was that? I was diagnosed in 2014 with HSV 1 and 2, and I thought my life was ending, but something in my mind at the same time also told me that that was not correct. Like what the doctors were telling me was incorrect. And it was really interesting because at that time I was not very self-aware. I was running myself into ditches. And I mean, I was a bartender, a server, constantly going out and drinking, wasn't in school anymore because it just wasn't working for me. And I just had a lot of stuff on my shoulders, and I just felt like being the 21-year-old, even though I wasn't 21 yet, being the 21-year-old going out, drinking, partying, being friends, or being, out with my friends, that was the way to live. Just kind of disregarding all responsibility. Now, bills were paid, of course, because I'm about that life. But at the same time, I was really just kind of like, I don't care about investing. I don't care about a career. I don't care about saving. I don't care about anything other than just being outside with my friends. And really, actuality, it was just a reflection of me not wanting to sit with myself and understand that I was going through a lot. So that entire process was really difficult for me, mentally, emotionally, and physically, to be honest with you. Having a diagnosis, it was more so of a diagnosis of a subconscious trick rather than anything else, because my first official blow up, and I realized that was it. I was out for 3 days. I could not move, could not do anything. I literally crawled down 3 flights of stairs to get in my car, and I wasn't even sitting on my seat because of how much excruciating pain I was in. I had to drive in my car like this, like I was driving like this, very not safe, all the way to the hospital. And for them to be like, I think you just have a yeast infection. And I was like, please. And of course, it did not end up turning that way. But to be honest with you, I had a lot of self-shame, guilt, and I don't even know how to explain it. I believe that a lot of people that are going through this, whether anybody else in the entire history or anybody in your circle knows about it, you just kind of go through a phase of what society would classify you as, and that's what just starts deteriorating, right?
If you or a loved one are battling with this diagnosis and feel you need more support, join the Telegram group where we provide information to help you. We talk about self-love activities to reconnect with your divine essence and natural alternative remedies. If you find yourself in a dark place, this group will give you support needed and understanding of your journey without any judgment.
It didn't help. Like, the doctor came and was like, hey, this is what you got. Here's some pamphlet. Go check out. Thanks, sir. I appreciate that. The fuck am I supposed to do now? But it was okay, because even though it was like I stopped time. And I just kind of looked at it like, what does this really mean, right? So I went to doctors upon doctors, some telling me I didn't, some telling me I did, some saying that this doesn't make sense, some saying like you should be showing this, but you don't show this, so it doesn't lead me to believe that you have it. Then the other people were like, no, you do, because you had test results. It was a whole lot of issues, right? And I didn't have any type of like outbreaks or anything like that for like years and years and years. And then, you know, a couple things change. You know, over time your body changes, over time your mindset changes, and then I started getting them like every 2 weeks, and I was like, what the heck? And they tell you, you know, when you have it, that's what you're supposed to experience, but they don't really tell you a breakdown of why. You know, later on I've realized that if we do have it, it's generally our lymphatic system helping to work to fight things off. But then, you know, later on in life, which would be this time of my alkaline journey, I realized what they tell us is a complete lie. So I went on this entire lifestyle change to rid my body of something, but in actuality, I'm not even concerned about what I'm ridding my body of. I'm more dedicated and excited to see what my life is to bring, because now I'm in a different mindset and a different type of discipline for me to actually get to where I want to go. So I don't have that, I don't think I can do this type of mindset anymore, or I think that's too far-fetched type of mindset. I have all right, cool, like we just got to do this and we're good. Now it's going to take me a minute to do it, because of course nobody wants to do anything, especially when it's annoying or boring or whatever, but now I'm in a different mindset, right? And now I get to talk to so many people about the same situation or just a different situation in terms of lifestyle changes, and it's a beautiful thing. Our bodies are a beautiful vessel. It's an amazing powerhouse, and I don't think that we get to talk about that much. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I am still on the road of doing it. I have a full detox that's going to break it completely down. But to be honest with you, I've been contemplating with myself, like, what happens to the Alkaline Traveler after I no longer have this challenge anymore? What happens then, right? So right now I'm just building. I'm building because this challenge that I was faced with is setting me up for the future, and I'm very appreciative and very grateful. I'm in a place where I don't mind, like I don't really care too much about opinions or the naysayers or anything like that, because at the end of the day, they're not driving the wheel when it comes to my car for my life, right? So that's where I'm at. So I'm really excited because now I get to teach people how to detox. Like, I know how to do this like back of my hand, and it's really exciting. So I'm really appreciative of you guys tuning in. If you're interested in figuring out where I'm going next, which is on the map, go ahead and subscribe and like. Make sure you turn on those push notifications just so you get notified. And on top of that, if you guys are interested in detoxing, fasting, or anything just to kind of cleanse that brain fog that we generally have throughout society, let us know. And there's a link in my bio for that. I'm really excited to kind of open up and share the entire world with you guys, because we don't get to do that with each other. With that being said, I love you guys so much, and if you don't follow me on any of my social medias other than this one, that is okay, but the links are in the description below, so you can go ahead and contact me at any time. See you later.